A quick peek into the locker room as the players get set for the game ahead, looking to make a big splash here tonight. Hola and welcome to Noche Latina, an NBA celebration of Latin heritage. We're proud to bring it to you here at 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson. Now a moment to take a look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it's been trending for Andrew Wiggins.
And when you look at his offensive output over the past few years, it seems like other teams have figured him out and have his number now. He's having to put in a lot more effort on the offensive end, but without producing nearly the same results.
So let's take a look at the Chicago Bulls starting lineup. They've got MP. Nikola Vucevic is out there with Buzelis. Then it's Lonzo Ball, and it's Giddey in at the 3 spot. And for Miami, they've got Tyler Hero. Jaime Jaquez out there with Bam Adebayo. Then there's Alec Burks, and it's Ware in at the center position. You know, on paper, this looks like a lopsided matchup, but anything could happen in the NBA, Grant.
That is the truth. I mean, that's why they play the games. One guy gets hot, a team gets cold. That's all it takes to swing the entire outcome of a game.
Burks for 3. MP with the block. And that's out of bounds. Miami will keep it. From the inbound. And there's Hero on the assist from Jaquez.
Well, everyone views Hero as a shooter, but he is also a terrific finisher.
Vucevic, a screen on Burks. Here's Giddey. Lays it up and banks it in.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Pass to Hero. There's a screen from deep. Sends it home from three-point land. Hero's got 5.
Well, that's the danger of giving Hero a look from deep.
Giddey passes to Peeler. And just over a minute played here to start the game. Trying to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. The Heat have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Got a piece of it. And out of bounds. The Bulls will take it. Outside Giddey. Pass to Vucevic. Shoots a fadeaway. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron.
Still so consistent from the mid-range. This has been a staple of Vucevic's game for a long time.
Left side Burks. Well timed. And he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
Well, they've started this game strong offensively. 3 out of their first 4 attempts.
Outside Giddey. Pass to Buzelis from outside the arc. Second shot opportunity. The kick out to Ball. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Vucevic. We are getting deep in the season. Let's see the standings out east. Taking a look at Chicago, they're in the pole position right now for the top seed in the conference. And checking out Miami, currently a ways below.
I think for the Heat, they had some lofty goals to start the year, but they may not have the roster to hang with the league's elite teams.
Yeah, they wanted to accomplish more this season, but things haven't quite worked out. Some bad breaks along the way.
Adebayo, no good.
That's their plan to get him an opportunity to finish in tight. That's a miss they can live with.
A multiple-time All-Star. What aspect of Adebayo's game stand catches your eye nightly?
And I'd say it's not one thing. He's a very complete player. He can rebound, defend, pass, score. This guy does it all.
And by all accounts, a great teammate as well.
That's exactly right.
Here's Giddey. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. You know, Stan, for a team with such a proud history, the last decade has been a tough one for the Bulls.
Yeah, Brian, it really has. They've had competitive teams, but they haven't won a full playoff series since 2014. And for such a dedicated and passionate fan base, that's been really difficult for them, let alone the front office and people that want to turn this thing around as quickly as they can.
From deep, Giddey nails it from 3. Giddey's got his second bucket of the night.
Beautiful execution, getting it away quickly. Giddey just wasting no time.
Hero outside. Pass to Adebayo. Just 5 to shoot. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
There's a guy who just stays active all the time. Bam Adebayo.
So hits 1 and misses 1 at the line. Well, Coach, how about the Erik Spoelstra story? Started as a video. And yes! Another basket!
And guys, he is now second all-time for points in a season.
A season for the ages, scoring the ball.
And while Wilt Chamberlain still holds the #1 spot, he's able to bump Wilt's second-best season down to 3rd place. That's big time.
To the paint. Here's Hero. Works for 3. And it's cleared by Vucevic. And here's MP from outside. Another 3 for Chicago.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
Hero, the pass to Jaquez. Burks against MP. Pass to Adebayo. With the floater. Blocked!
When it comes to contesting shots, Buzelis is showing us that he's got great timing.
MP no good. The Heat have gone 5 of 9 from the floor. Adebayo with it. 17 points in his last outing. Jaquez with it. Jacks up a 3. Not going to go that time. Hero against Giddey. MP outside. Giddey with a screen on Jaquez. From deep, MP. Again, MP missing.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Burks passes to Jaquez. Pass to Adebayo. Chicago with a rebound. This, their first look at this year's Miami squad.
Last year, these two gave us a very entertaining season series, splitting the games.
Yeah, and since both teams are in similar positions in the conference, winning the series this year would make a nice statement.
So pure to watch Giddey pop like that. The guy can score it.
And so it's Erik Spoelstra with the timeout here. He's going to talk it over with his guys. They want to keep rolling here following a win against Minnesota.
Yeah, they were really able to keep their intensity high throughout the game. Never really saw them back off.
Yeah, it was an all-around excellent performance and one I'm sure they'd like to replicate tonight.
Here's Adebayo, hovering around 19.5 points a game. His scoring has been huge for them. Pass to Ware. Will it go? Rebounded by Peeler.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
Now here's Ball. Launches a 3. Adebayo grabs the board.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Here's Hero. Another shot. No good that time. Good D by Ball. Now MP, coming off an unbelievable high-scoring game. Pass to Vucevic. At the 10-footer. Can't hit. 1 for 2 now. Heat trail by 4. It's stolen by MP. Fast break. Here we go. Here's Buzelis. No good with a layup.
Yeah, we're not used to seeing him get bottled up like that. Wow.
With the 10-footer. Burke's no good.
Yeah, that's a missed opportunity. Great look. Just couldn't finish.
MP, a screen-on hero from Pete Giddy. Nails it from beyond the arc. Giddy's got 11.
Well, they just need to keep getting him the ball. He has been terrific this quarter.
And so it's Eric Spoelstra. With the timeout here. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. Simmons is checked in for Miami. Collins, he's checked in for Chicago. All right, let's take a glance at the rookies with the hot hand over the past 10 games. MP, number 1. And that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession.
He was all over that pass. That's a cautionary tale.
Yeah, and you know they're tracking the tips and deflections because that tells you who's affecting the game.
Chicago making a switch here. White's checked in to the right side. Outside Simmons. Here's Adebayo. And no good. The dry spell continues. Chicago leading by 7. On the wing, MP. Outside Giddy. Collins with a screen on Simmons. Here's Giddy. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's going to go on Ben Simmons.
You can tell that Josh Giddey is one sharp player, not just in how he threads passes, but how he moves on the floor and gets around other guys.
Smith, he's checked in for Chicago. And with the playoffs on the horizon, Stan, how do you keep your players focused on the now?
Well, Brian, if you have an answer for that, I'd love to know, because I think all of us as coaches or as leaders of any kind, you're just trying to keep people in the moment the best you can, and it's not easy.
Clock at 6. The offensive rebound. Here's Adebayo. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
And from the jump, they've also clearly been focused on running effective plays here tonight. There's been a lot of high-quality distribution from them on the floor.
Pass to Wiggins. Fades and shoots. And it's Giddy with a rebound. And Giddy has got the ball here for the Bulls. 6-point game. And here's MP. He has 6. And a big-time jam as he slams it right over Adebayo.
Oh, wow, that was a dunk contest level jam right there.
And that replay courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Pass to Mitchell. And here's Adebayo. Up and over Smith. Adebayo, no good.
No matter what he's tried, it hasn't worked. Unfortunately, the team is suffering from that.
MP outside. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. And now a 10-point Bulls lead.
Oh, my. Powering through the contact. MP just went to work on them in the paint.
Pass to Adebayo. Chicago grabs the miss. This game coming on the heels of their win versus the Cavaliers.
And they got into a consistent offensive flow, largely because the defense they were facing was poor.
Yeah, but even against weak defense, your execution still matters. Luckily, they were able to take advantage.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
Yeah, but you can't let up at all. They've got a chance to put this game away. Early, and they should take it.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Cavaliers just played phenomenal. He ended up with 59 points, and once again, he was lights out from distance. He was a force of nature in that game. He made the opposition look utterly helpless.
Great report there, Allie. It was obvious he could do anything he wanted. A fantastic win.
Well, I'll tell you, he was enjoying himself out there, kind of like us here in the broadcast booth. And whoever was matched up against him wasn't enjoying themselves.
Yeah, well, winning is usually fun, especially when you have it going like he did.
Just an enforcer for this team. Adebayo is no stranger to physical play, whether he's receiving it or dishing it out.
3 trips to the line so far for him in this one. We'll grant them. Miami Heat are as professionally run as any franchise in this league.
Yeah, and certain numbers point to that. They minimize turnovers, they don't commit cheap fouls, and they hit their free throws. So, in other words, they don't give anything away.
The Heat making a switch here. Hero's checked in, and a change for the Bulls. Herter's checked in. Hero, no good. Chicago leading by 11. Pass to MP. White against Mitchell. Herter with it. From the arc. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
What a way to begin this game. Dominating at both ends of the floor.
Obviously, guys, brilliant coaching. A perfect game plan.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Hero. The 3 is up. Rebound by the Bulls. Smith's got his 5th rebound in this one.
And guys, his shot hasn't been falling this quarter. Time to settle down, refocus, and get a really high percentage look.
Collins with a screen on Wiggins. Herter from long range. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's Chicago. A sizable lead of 14 at the break. And they've got a comfortable lead in large part due to their 3-point shooting. We'll be back in a moment. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. Guys, we've seen a confident-looking Bulls team out there.
Well, they've really been racking up three-pointers in bunches. They've been so impressive to watch.
And with each made 3, their confidence continues to build. Their opposition might want to change their approach to try to slow them down.
Davion Mitchell is out there with Tyler Hero. Then it's Andrew Wiggins. Then it's Ben Simmons. And it's Knox in at the 4. So that's who Miami starts the second with. Here's Wiggins, and it's blocked. Out to the right wing. To the inside. Here's Herter, and the ball out of play. The Heat will have it. All right, a moment to check out some numbers for Tyler Hero.
During these last 10 games, he's been a menace on the defensive end. Poking balls loose, jumping passing lanes. He's been all over the place and piling up the steals as a result.
Jovic, he's checked in for Knox. Mitchell, the pass to Wiggins. There's a screen by Wiggins. Outside Simmons. Pass to Wiggins. The Heat need to get one up in a hurry. Hero for three. Good D by MP.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
Yeah, I get it, but you don't want him forcing things. It's better to get your shots within the flow of the offense.
Ball no good. Heat trail by 17. Pass to Mitchell. And just about a minute and a half has passed here in the second quarter. Here's Jovic. Yes, and that's Simmons with the assist. Jovic has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three. Ball passes to Herter. They set the pick. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back. And the Bulls lead by 17. The Heat have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Pass to Jovic. It's blocked. And they'll keep possession. They shoot again. And he takes it up and lays it in. Jovic has got 5 points in the quarter.
Oh, he'll wear you down with the way he grinds it out on the offensive glass.
Ball, a screen on Wiggins. There's Herter with the three. The putback. The rebound by Ben Simmons. Miami has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Wiggins finds Mitchell. Simmons against Vucevic. Pass to Jovic. The three from Mitchell. And again, it's Miami from deep.
Yeah, he's really giving up size in that matchup. But on the perimeter, he can find the room he needs.
Well, that's the best way to neutralize that size advantage. Make him defend out on the perimeter.
Vucevic's shot is off.
Yeah, trying to get separation from the defense right there. Just couldn't get it to go.
Now Simmons. Pass to Wiggins. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Vucevic has got 8 rebounds in the game. And he's going for the lob. MP goes up and throws it down.
You know, it makes you think about all the highlight reels MP is going to make over his career. Nice throwdown right there.
And just over 3.5 minutes. Played here in the second quarter. To the middle. And there's Wiggins. That's good. On the assist from Simmons.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Down low. Here's Herter. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Using his unique perspective, Vucevic sees the whole floor and finds the open shooter.
Hero, the pass to Jovic. Back to Hero. It's Wiggins on the wing. And there's a pick. Here's the three. The rebound by MP. Peeler's got 4 rebounds now.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Back to Ball. Outside Herder. The three. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball. Ball's got 5 assists in the game. And so Hero will bring it up for the Miami Heat. Trailing by 17. And at home for the next game, it'll be Charlotte pulling in to face him. And they'll be right in the middle of a 5-game homestand.
Oh, he's frustrated there. You know he wanted to come right back with the 3 of his own.
Oh, and the dunk by MP.
Yeah, this defense looks absolutely helpless trying to stop MP right now. He's having his way out there.
Here's Hero. 5 points in the game. They set the screen. They need this. Gets it to go. 3 makes, 9 attempts.
They've got some ground to make up, and shooting the 3 ball more consistently like they are now should help them do it.
Peeler, the pass to Herder. MP, a screen on Wiggins. Offline with a 3. Heat trail by 16. Outside Mitchell. Pass to Hero. Lets the 3 fly. And the Heat, another 3.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been 3s.
Outside Herder. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. For Miami, they've gotten 6 shots to fall out of 13 attempts here in the second. Hero for 3. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Vucevic has got 9 rebounds now. Pass to Ball. Here's Buzelis. Let's go with a 3. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball. Ball's got his 7th assist here tonight. Miami's gone 50% from the perimeter in this second, shooting 4 of 8. It's Wiggins on the wing. Hero outside. Here's Simmons. And it's Chicago with a board. Buzelis has got 4 rebounds in the game.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
From deep, MP. Rebounded by Jovic.
Started out strong from three-point land. Hit 2 in the first quarter, but he's gone dry since.
Pass to Hero. Over MP. And there's Hero on the assist by Mitchell. Hero's got 8 points here in the quarter.
Well, this team relies on Hero's offensive production, and tonight he has delivered.
Here's Herder. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Herder's got 16 points now.
Well, when you have a guy scoring like he is, you redraw every play to be about getting him the ball.
Pass to Jovic. Tipped away. It's stolen by MP. Here's Buzelis. And count that. 2 points and a chance for 1. One more at the line. Dominating first half of play, and so far it hasn't been close. It's the Bulls just dominating this one. And we'll step away briefly. But gets you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break.
Let us take some time now to talk about the first half, a commanding performance for the Chicago Bulls.
I couldn't tell the difference between their second unit and the first. That's how top to bottom together they've been, man.
Yeah, the others are shining like stars. Bench points have put this team over the top tonight.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it's been a runaway. And you look at Matas Buzelis, size, touch, feel for the game too, Grant.
Oh, B.A., he's a connector. We all love seeing those offenses where the ball doesn't stick. He's a guy who'll keep things moving.
Second half underway. Here's who Billy Donovan's got on the floor. Nikola Vucevic is out there with Buzelis. Then it's Ball, then it's Josh Giddey, and it's MP in at the 2. Here's Burks. Oh, MP with a block.
Great effort from MP. We don't see that a ton from players his age.
Pass to Ball. Fires the 3. And it's Miami with a rebound. Outside Jaquez. Hero, the pass to Burks. Off target with the 3.
Yeah, you wonder what is he thinking right now. He's not shooting the ball well, and shots like that only hurt his team more.
Three-pointer, Buzelis. He can't get it to go. And for Miami, they're shooting just 33% so far in this game. And the foul called on MP. That's his first foul of the game. And with a little over a minute gone by, the second half is underway. Stolen by MP.
A sloppy pass. Have to be more precise than that.
Buzelis. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball. Ball's got assist number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Pass to Ware. They set the pick. Burks for 3. And again, no good by Miami.
That halftime break didn't seem to do them any favors, starting off the second half with 3 straight misses.
For Miami, they've gone 0 for 3 to start the second half. Now Hero. Back to Burks. Adebayo against Vucevic. Shot clock at 5. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. At 6'9", Bam Adebayo is on the shorter side of centers. Yet he is elite defensively, Grant.
He's been top 5 in Defensive Player of the Year voting a bunch of times. Bam has an incredible motor, a great IQ, and he's a switchable big. That's huge in today's game.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Here's a great quote from Coach Eric Spoelstra, who said, "The Miami Heat culture is a system based on discipline and hard work. We stand for something. That's competition. That's winning. We feel that there's a championship DNA that you can develop." And Brian, they walk the walk.
One of the great organizations in the league, Allie.
Hero keeping the defense guessing.
Chicago's gone 2 for 5 from 3 since halftime. Here's Giddey inside. And it's Vucevic, that time on the assist from Giddey. Giddey's got his 4th assist in this one. Pass to Ware. Burks against MP. Burks passes to Hero. Back to Burks. No good on the triple.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Now here's Ball. Here's Buzelis. The 3-ball. The rebound by Ware. Ware's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And the foul called on MP. That's foul number 2 for him. And one of the findings in a recent league report, Stan, back-to-backs, not a major risk for injury, it seems.
Well, you know, Brian, I had a player that I greatly respected tell me that his preference would be to play 41 back-to-backs during the year, because then you get 2 days off in between games. That really what was harder was playing every other day and never getting a break of a couple of days. So, look, you have to play through a lot of different situations and things, but I think back-to-backs are certainly overestimated.
Interesting. Something to consider for sure. Here's Adebayo. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Stan, it's hard to believe, but the Bulls have not won a playoff series since 2015.
Well, look, Brian, it's hard to win in this league. And when you're rebuilding, trying to find the mix that'll get you over the top is a difficult chore.
Long way from those Michael Jordan glory days. Herter's checked in for Giddey. And Ball gets it to go.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Pass to Burks. Adebayo, a screen on MP. And Alec Burks gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
The Bulls have gotten 6 of 10 shots to fall in this third quarter. Ball, a screen on Burks. And here's MP from outside. Rebound Miami. Ware's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Back to Burks. And there's the screen. To the inside. It's Jaquez on the wing. Takes the 3. Miami, no good that time either. Chicago with the ball. They're on a 16-5 run. Herter. The rebound by Ware. Ware's got 9 rebounds now. Shoots. They get it back. Jaquez. In close, he hits it. Jaquez has got 8.
Well, he's playing great tonight, but not quite well enough to carry the entire team. They need to find some other contributors.
Pass to MP. There's the triple. It's hauled in by the Heat. Adebayo's got his 5th rebound in this one. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by MP. And let's see which teams have been unwavering at the free throw line since the All-Star break. The Bulls in second.
Ever since the break, they've been shooting with great confidence from the line, and their numbers reflect that.
Andrew Wiggins checked in for Jaquez. Here's Hero. He's got 13. Wiggins outside. Throws it up high, and it's blocked by Vucevic.
Well, defensively, Vucevic was in great position and times that perfectly.
Oh, that was nasty. A 2-hand mega slam.
Man, I don't think anyone was going to stop him there. Ball against Hero. Adebayo, a screen on Ball. From 12 feet, Hero with the bucket. 15 points in the game.
Yeah, he's crafty in the 2-man game. Hero getting the space he needs.
Pass to Buzelis. Back to MP. From downtown, gets the 3 to fall. Peeler's got 12 points here in the second half.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Now here's Adebayo. He's got 10. Back to Hero. 3-pointer. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Vucevic has got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big-time effort. 3-pointer, Buzelis. The rebound by Ware. Ware's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Pass to Adebayo. Adebayo sets a screen. Hero, no good.
Well, and even though he couldn't get that one to fall, that's a shot they want him taking.
Oh, and the dunk by MP.
This is what Ball is known for. A selfless player who is terrific at facilitating the offense.
Heat shooting at 32% from the floor. Not good. Here's Ware. Out left to the wing. Adebayo finds Hero. That doesn't go either for Hero.
Yeah, and they're fighting to get back in this one, but unfortunately, he just keeps coming up empty.
Pass to Buzelis. And there's the lob. And MP throws it down.
You could just see how in sync they were there.
That's what it takes to pull that off. And so Hero will bring it up for Miami. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
He is really scuffling this quarter offensively. Perhaps a little frustration setting in.
Peeler, the pass to Ball. Here's Buzelis. Misses the three.
Yeah, he hasn't had the best night from the field, but his teammates have had his back.
Here's Hero. Again, the Heat misses.
Something's off about him this quarter.
Yeah, and sometimes guys just start pressing. The best thing for him is to just slow it down and concentrate on solid shot selection.
Peeler, that's good.
Well, he's been nothing short of fantastic this game, and he has his team in a great spot as this thing winds down.
Burks against MP. Adebayo sets a screen. Here's Hero. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Hero's got 17.
And Hero understands his role in this offense, and he knows when he should look to score.
Ball finds Herter. From outside, off the mark. And so here is Miami. It's Wiggins on the wing. Herter defending. Wiggins passes to Adebayo. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take two from the free throw line. It's going to be on Lonzo Ball.
Yeah, you look at the different ways Bam Adebayo can impact a game. He's a player everyone wants on their team.
All right, Grant, give it to us straight here. What's the deal with star treatment in the NBA, you think?
Star treatment? What is that, B.A.? No, I think some players have a reputation which might help them on 50-50 calls. And you could argue that some players have a reputation that hinders them on the 50-50 calls. So it really just all depends.
6 to shoot. Here's Simmons. Uses the glass on the layup.
And showing off his IQ right there. Simmons keeps things simple in pick and rolls and takes what he sees.
White with it. He's got 7. Peeler. And MP throws it down.
Well, you can see why he's a go-to guy for them. They trust in his ability to shoulder the offensive load.
Pass to post. Wiggins outside. Over Herter. And again, it's Miami converting.
He's so effective from the mid-range. When Wiggins senses an opportunity to score from there, he doesn't hesitate at all.
Here's Peeler. And it's good. He hits another one.
And with 40 points for him, his climb towards history continues.
Boy, it just seems like every time he takes the floor, it's a step closer to the record for most 40-point games in a season.
They're closing in on Wilt Chamberlain's incredible 1962 campaign. You know, it's hard to believe what we're witnessing.
And look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for the Bulls.
Well, they've clearly been focused on getting the ball inside. And up to this point, the defense has not had an answer.
Well, something else that stands out is how they've shared the ball. I mean, they're getting a lot of their points from sharp passing.
Chicago making a switch here. Giddey's checked in. Simmons, the pass to Adebayo. And here's Wiggins. Adebayo is screened on Giddey. A good look from Wiggins. Cash money on the open jump shot. Wiggins has got 6 points.
Yeah, good job by Wiggins. Playing at his pace and carving out space for his shot.
Collins right side. 6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Off target on the 15-footer.
When it goes in, it looks pretty. When it doesn't, you question the shot difficulty.
White against Simmons. Pass to Adebayo. Up and over Smith. Misses the baby hook at the end of the third quarter. A huge lead. This one may have already been decided. It's the Bulls running away with this one. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling here on 2K Sports. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
Yeah, it's pretty to watch. It's great to have so many big
Both teams making some changes here.
Right here.
Here are the Bulls with the ball. They're on a 19-6 run. Andrew Wiggins is out there with Bam Adebayo. Then there's Alec Burks. Then there's Tyler Hero. And it's Ware in at the center position. That's the group in the game for the Heat. Miami's gone 1 for 5 shooting from the arc here in the fourth. Hero, the pass to Burks. Pass to Wiggins. Back to Burks. For three. He buried. It from three.
And making the extra pass. Wiggins' teammates appreciate his willingness to get it to them when they're uncovered.
Now Jones. Three-pointer, Vucevic. The rebound by Burks. And he ends that. Fast break chance. An intentional foul. That's a textbook example of the transition take foul rule. Stan, there are lots of loud arenas in the NBA. What was the toughest place for you to win?
Well, Brian, it was against whoever had the best players on the other side.
Jaime Jaquez is checked in for Miami. Buzelis is checked in for Chicago. Here's Burks. It's wide right, hits off the rim.
He really hasn't had it offensively tonight. This team needs him to play better.
Peeler, the pass to Jones. Pass to Buzelis. 4-3. That's in. Coming off an assist from Jones.
And with a smooth shot like that, I expect Buzelis to hit a ton of three-pointers during his career.
Outside Burks. Stolen by MP. Up the floor. Jones, his shot is good.
Incredible. I mean, high energy in transition, just beating the defense up the floor.
Yeah, the commitment to run is paying great dividends on the break.
Left side Jaquez from behind the arc. And that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries.
What a setup for Jaquez Jr. All he has to do is focus and shoot.
Pass to Buzelis. Now here's MP. Lets it go from deep. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
Well, they wouldn't be in the position they're in without his contribution. He has tormented this defense tonight.
Hero against Jones. Stan, as a coach and now a broadcaster, you've gotten to visit all the great cities the NBA has to offer. Can you give us a favorite?
So, Brian, you're going to try to get me in trouble here. I'm going to give you one city and offend 29 other fan bases. Not a chance. I love all the NBA cities.
Not like you not to take a stance. Smith with a screen on Burks. Here's MP. Jaquez grabs the board. Miami has gone 3 of 7 from the perimeter during the fourth. Jones against Hero. Fires from deep. The shot won't fall.
Well, after draining 3 triples in the first half, he doesn't have any in the second half. I know he's disappointed, but he needs to remain aggressive.
MP against Adebayo. MP, the pass to Herter. Three-pointer off the mark.
Well, he had a great first half from three-point range, but hasn't quite gotten his touchback since the break.
Outside Burks. Hero against MP. Oh, got a piece of it. Stolen by Collins. Here's MP, plenty of space. The Bulls with another miss.
Well, the defense just gave him that shot, and he wasn't able to convert. Very disappointing.
And it's Ware missing. Well, the Bulls' shooting has been great. 57% and finding ways to score consistently.
Well, if you have the space, you have to take that shot. He missed it, but he's trying to keep the defense honest.
Hero outside. Adebayo is screen on Jones. And the shot's good. Hero's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, just a flick of a wrist. Tyler Hero with the scorer's mindset.
Smith with a screen on Burks. From deep, MP. The rebound by Ware. Ware's got 13 rebounds in the game. Glass eating. Jaquez against Herter. And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
Yeah, he's such a competitive guy. Jaquez Jr. just willing that ball in.
And you think about what Jaquez has done early in his career. It's pretty impressive, Stan.
Well, Brian, people tend to underrate college players who play multiple years. He was basically a finished product before he reached the NBA.
Yeah, good, aggressive move by MP. You know, I have a feeling we'll see this a lot in his career. And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Bulls.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
BA, it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And their win total will climb a little higher once this one's official. It'll be their 63rd win of the year.
Always good to start a... season series off with a W. They show tonight they take this team seriously, and the next 2 matchups between these two should be fun.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for MP.
And his activity level on defense, self-evident, racking up steals, deflections. I mean, he was a handful tonight.
Collins a screen, fires for 3. Rebound Miami.
Bulls foul. MVP. 5th personal foul. Team foul number 4.
And he drops him first.
Well, remember, Hero came into the league as a scorer, and he's only gotten better, continuing to round out his game.
29 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Jones, the pass to Collins. 19 seconds left in the fourth. And MP with a basket on the assist by Collins. MP's got 55. Jones against Hero. So it's the Bulls winning this one easily. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah, and this team was consistent throughout. They met every...
Another game, another win. Good job, MP. Work tomorrow. See you.